Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Hindu newspaper headline. So, first of all, 81% polling in Tripura amid sporadic violence. Next, crackdown on SMS spammers, try direct telecoms firms. Next, states must pitch in with Manrega's wages minister. Next, double standard in disqualification of convicted MLAs. On page number 4 in showcase section under that, yarn for love. Next, the past comes alive. Then on page number 5 in state section under that, double standard in disqualification of convicted BJP MLAs. Next, Himachal Pradesh government decide to adopt children of the state. Next, litigations delaying metro car shared project. Next, snow leopard spotted in Uttarakhand's Dharma Valley. Next, Congress turns to Ramesh Chennai to sort out difference in Maharashtra. Next, for a fair exam. Next, first missile death in MP this year. Next, separate agricultural budget set to benefit farmers. Debt relief commission in the offing in Rajasthan. On page number 6 in state section under that, Tamil Nadu police arrested mastermind of ATM heist from Haryana. Next, 8 held for barrel with cricketer Prithvi Shaw. Next, Telangana irrigation system is role model for nation. Bhagwant Maan. Next, IIT Bombay admits it held two campus-wide surveys to end culture of exclusion. Next, Mewani wants SIT to probe students' death. On page number 7 in state section under that, pay rupees 1 lakh each to KSRTC pensioner, says Kerala High Court. Next, Sharang team set to get bigger getter. Next, six Naga Pathinam fishermen attacked roofed mid sea. Next, tribal couple carry baby's body on a scooter for 120 km. Next, Kantara case in that Kerala High Court stays case against actor Prithvi Raj. Next, dog breeding center at Ernakulam district jail to down shutters. Next, fair fire furry. Next, High Court ensures plot allotment to manual scavenger's widow. Next, migratory bird along 331 bird species spotted at Periyar Tiger Reserve in Kerala. Next, submit report on Rushikonda work by March 16 High Court tells panel. Next, dog breeding center at Ernakulam district jail to down shuttlers. On page number 18, editorial page section under that, shuffling feed. Next, running over the capital from above. Next, a time to quit. Next, deep sea fish conversation must not go adrift. On page number 9 in opinion section under that, can investments be free of risk? Next, the experience of being the only reporter at a press conference. Next, it's a bird, it's plane, it's an F-35A fight jetter. Next, prepared to quit if issue can be solved. PM Bihar Council. Next, on page number 10 in B news section under that, IAF acquisition of 114 fighter jet to be a part of a major procurement plan. Next, Modi open Adi Mahotsav says world has a lot to learn from tribes. Next, LT Jain Raju shifted new vice chief named. Next, IT department concluded survey at BBC offices in Delhi, Mumbai. Next, NCM asked Uttarakhand to clear land for Gurudwara. Next, Supreme Court reserves judgment on whether a speaker under notice can disqualify legislators. Next, VHP cadre vandalize mosque in UP's Banda. On page number 11 in news section under that, Congress questions government on Israel team's action. Next, EC reps Congress BJP for campaign on Twitter during polling in Tripura. Next, Supreme Court non-committal on early hearing on collegium system. Next, with center unlikely to make any overtures, people of Ladakh brace for the long haul. Next, any panel other than JPC will be an exercise in exoneration, says Congress on Adani issue. Next, EC assures fair by election in Erodi East. On page number 12 in news section under that, AMASR amendment bill to come up in parliament. Next, government close to achieving target of 10 crore SHG members. Next, infi- infiltrator killed among along LOC in North Kashmir, says America. Next, says Army. Next, government mulling fresh FM radio auctions, says INB secretary. Next, now no age bar to register for cadaver organ transplant. Next, CBI conducts searches at 4 locations in call center fraud case. Next, India accounts for 52% of world's new leprosy patients, says Mandavia. Next, five cheetahs from South Africa take off for Gwalior to fly to Kuno by Chopper. On page number 13 in world section, under that, one killed, three injured in Texas shopping mall shooting, two held. Next, Belarus says it will join Ukraine offensive only if attacked first. Next, US says Bangladesh sanction will remain until police reform. Next, Spain parliament passes trans law allowing gender self-determination. Next, Russia's monstrous bureaucracy is impeding Ukraine war. Next, Wagner chief. Next, Scottish independence and SNP leadership in troubled waters after Sturgeon quits. Next, has racy China trip draws to a close. XI announces Iran visit. Next, girl rescued 248 hours after Turkey earthquake. Next, two US firms sanctioned over Taiwan arms sales. On page number 14 in business section, under that, IOC contradicts Adani over terms of port use agreement for LPG imports. Next, government likely to place reverse charging of GST on scrap before GST council. Next, GST meet में मल tool to curb gutka firms tax reuse. Next, garment exports shrunk 3.45% in January to $1.493 billion data. Next, data use per user rose to 19.5 GB in 2022 Nokia. Next, HDFC rises rupees 25,000 crore via issue of 10-year NCD. Next, government slashes levy on crude, ATF and diesel. Next, fuel demand show sharpest rebound in February. On sports section in that, Nagal rallies to beat Chung, makes the quarterfinals. Next, it's dynamic force versus sassy in future. On page number 15 in sports section, under that, aggressive England takes control of first test on opening day. Next, Hope Powell, new West Indies white ball captains. Next, South Africa batter De Bruyne calls it a day. Next, Plunky Bengaluru torpedoes scores over Chennai Bleach. Next, India looks comfortably poised to retain the Border Gavaskar trophy. Next, let the bat do the talking, says Pujara. Next, Australia too good for Sri Lanka. Next, Adiami's counter stuns Chelsea. Next, Shelik Man City sinks Arsenal, seizes the top spot. Next, CFC beats Goa, BFC Blasters in playoff. On page number 15 in 16 in sports section, under that, Shahbaz Porel save Bengal the blushes after poor start. Next, there is no point playing defensive cricket. Saurashtra coach Odira. Next, Sulakishan Kulkarni appointed Tamil Nadu coach. Next, Govind Raj said to become FIBA of Asia president. Next, ICC apologizes for glitch that showed India has test number 1. Next, Garima breaks 25-year-old 3000-meter world indoor record. Next, Haaland tells Man City to take title away from Arsenal. Next, former Inter Milan owner named head of Indonesian FA. Next, Payas Jain retains under 19 title. Next, legendary Indian footballer Tulsidas Balaram is no more. Next, national record could fall early this year, predicts triple jumper Chitravel. On page number 17 in context text and context section, under that, selling wheat from buffer stock to boost local supply. Next, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Oil India see a rise in shares. Next, The existing PA who can continue as oil online payment aggregators. Next, Instagram has the most complaints against influencers. Next, scandal is a Scandinavian country Norway sends aid to war-torn Ukraine. Next, mapping General Parvez Musharraf legacy. On page number 18 in text and context section, under that, stories of empathy on public health, children's with special needs and palliative care. Next, the daily quiz section under that has the British public broadcaster BBC is in the news nowadays. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.